Hello and welcome. My name is My Dog Ate Your Cat, and I'm going to be telling you today why the Remington R4 Remington is called the R870 or the Remington 870 MCS. Now I'm going to be telling you why this is the best gun in Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Now, I have seen lots of videos telling why what the best gun is in Black Ops 2, and some of them were only facts videos, were only like in-depth type of videos of the actual gun and the actual facts about the gun, and then some of them were just, opinions of why, oh, I got a swarm, so it's the best. Yeah, no, I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to have a little hybrid of my opinions on the gun and facts about the actual gun. Now, first off, I'm going to name some facts. Now, the R870 shoots 8 ball bearings or pellets per shot, per fire. Now, each of these pellets does 50 damage at, close range, and maximum damage of 400, which is the highest in the game. That is one of the reasons why it is the best. Maximum range, which is 14.5 meters, you're only going to get 80 damage. But I'm going to be telling you how to improve this, improve the damage. Oh, nice little quad in the gameplay there. Oh, a little lag in the theater mode. This was a pretty old game. Okay, so I'll keep going with some facts. 14.5 meters normally. With the long barrel, it raises up 2 meters to 16.5, and that does help a lot with shotgun, because with 2 meters is a big deal with a shotgun, and that's another opinion of mine. I'll explain on that later. And again, with the I'm just looking at my stuff here. I'm explaining it pretty much in the wrong order, but I'll keep going. Now, with the laser sight, those are the two my recommended attachments for this gun: the long barrel and the laser sights. The laser sight, not only does it technically improve the gun's accuracy, it physically, the way you look at it, it physically helps me. It's a visual aid. You can see where the laser is actually going, and it helps your hip fire, which I would say about 70% of the time I aim down sight, but I do hip fire when there's a lot of them and I gotta turn quickly. But when they're pretty far away, I like to aim down sight and jump. I'll just sprint at them and jump. See, right there, I should have aimed down sights. But yeah, I'll continue on. Now, some opinions of mine. The Remington's great because it has pretty good range. I mean, it's not KSG range, which shoots a slug, so clearly it's not going to have that range. But it has good range. Damage is ridiculous. You're pretty much always going to get a one-shot kill, unless you're far away. Then you're guaranteed at least a 2-shot kill because it does 80 damage. So you're going to get killed. After that first shot, they're going to be red, and then you only need to put like one more pellet in them. So if you injure them, then you get one pellet into them, then they're dead. So that's another great thing. Let's see here. Oh, it doesn't affect your run speed at all. You still run the same way as if you were running with like a combat knife or something like that. Not like with an LMG where it's gonna significantly decrease it. It's not gonna affect it at all. So you really don't need lightweight, and I'll explain that later with the perfect class setup. Now, the best strategy for this is rushing. Usually you want to stay towards the edge of the maps. Like, you don't see me running straight up into their building, and when you do see me do that, I'll die. But right here, I'm staying towards the edge. I'm making sure they don't come straight up the middle. See, I ran a little bit too in the middle of the fire there, and that's what got me killed. Which is what you don't want to do. So, learn by example. Learn
learn from my mistakes. I like to learn from my own mistakes, but I hope other people can learn from my mistakes too. 110% knife speed. So your knife, it's actually faster than like a pistol. Pistols are slow for some reason, but it will be fast. It's a fast knife. So in case you panic, you can shoot them, because if they're close enough to where you can knife them, it'll instantly kill them. It's a guaranteed one-shot kill. Or you can, if you're used to panic knifing, that's definitely a kill. And right there, as you saw, I tried to sprint straight into their building because I got all my kill streaks, and I was like, you know, whatever, and that's why I died. So I should have kept going. I ought to get a nice little, nope, one. Okay, I was looking for the quad, but I guess I already got that quad feed with the Hellstorm. I actually get a lot of Hellstorms and lightning strikes in this game. I'm on top of it with this one. This was back in my second prestige. Now, I'm going to talk about a couple more opinions and strategies. Like I said, you want to stay on the edge. With game modes, you're definitely going to want to play objective game modes, not TDM. TDM is not a good game mode for this gun particularly. I would say you want to have something like Headquarters. Headquarters is my favorite game mode because spawns don't swap, and if you get back towards their spawn with attack insert, you can spawn trap the shit out of them. And with the Remington, that's amazing because you're spawn trapping them, and their spawn is very close quarters. So you definitely don't want to play objective gameplay. And I'm playing hardpoint right here, so I'm not going directly. I only do go directly into the hardpoint a few times, but I come around and then go into it. You don't just run straight up. But that guy had a Remington too. See, it is a great gun. A lot of people use it. Spawns are clearly a little messed up here with Call of Duty. Come on, get on top of the ball here, Call of Duty. Now, if you do get like in the hard point, I just kind of sat down here for a moment. Wanted to guard it. I wanted us to have a chance to win. And you'll see right here a nice little, this will be a good example, collateral right there. You can get 2 with 1 to close. Sometimes it'll even go through them, but if they're just close like that, you can get 2 or 3 with 1 shot, and it's amazing. Now reloading, it has 8. It has 8 shots. I'm not sure. I don't think there's a. I don't know if there's a. I don't think there's a fast mag or extended mag, because it's just that good. Now, right? Nice ended with a triple. So you're definitely not gonna need to reload at all. I went 44 and 15 or 14, I think it says. Now right here I'll be giving you a breakdown of the best class to use with the Remington, the best attachments and perks. So, like I was saying before, 8 is enough. So you really don't need to put on, reloading's not going to be an issue. Now with the attachments, like I said before, the best thing is going to be the long barrel. As you can see, it increases the damage one square, and the range 3, which is great. It increases it 2 meters, which is outstanding for a thing. And the other one is a laser sight. Now that's going to be the best. Like I said, physically, as you can see with the bars, it helps the accuracy, two little squares there, but it acts as a visual aid. So it helps you technically, and it helps you as you're looking at the gun, at the actual screen. Now with perks, first perk, I always went flak jacket, because as you can see, there was so many explosions, because you're going to be playing objective gameplay. There's going to be a lot of explosions around you. So flak jacket or lightweight is a good choice also. I didn't need it because it doesn't affect your run speed, so lightweight really isn't needed. Ghost, I used to use Ghost, but you know, if you put the suppressor on, then you're definitely going to want to use Ghost. But if you don't use the suppressor, which I don't, you're going to be on the radar a lot of the time, so you really don't need it. Ghost. So flak jacket is the best choice there, unless you like hardline or something, so you can, whatever, it's a personal preference, but mine is flak jacket. Now second, fast hands is what I choose. Scavenger, that's also a good choice. I never really, like, ammo isn't really an issue. It always comes with a lot of ammo, and you get a lot of kills with that ammo. So you don't really need more ammo. But if you do, you can just pick up someone else's gun. But fast hands is the best, especially if you're going to be using C4 or Semtex or something, and especially throwing your concussions. And you're going to be rushing, so there's going to be a lot of grenades thrown at you. You can chuck those back. Toughness is also a pretty good choice when you're aiming down sights. Perk 3. You're going to want 2, Dexterity and Tactical Mask. Dexterity because you raise your gun faster, so if you aim down sights, fire really quick, and then you pump it, within the half second it's done pumping, you can lift it straight up and shoot almost instantly. The RPM technically is only 80, which is slow, but with that it's extremely fast. So yeah, you're going to want to use perk 3 greed to get Tactical Mask. As you can see, I died a lot of times because they concussed me and I couldn't really turn and get the laser sight on them, but that's why I didn't use Tactical Mask in that game. But you're definitely going to want to use Tactical Mask. Lethal, it really doesn't matter. I didn't have C4 at this level in my prestige, but I'll definitely go with C4. Not bouncing Betty or Claymores, because you're going to be rushing unless you put it on a bomb and then you run away. But Combat Axe, Semtex, or Grenade, or C4, those are what I would recommend. It's really a personal preference with that one. Again, a lot of this you're just going to have to play and learn by yourself. Now, tacticals, I like Tac Insert, but that's only if it's because I like to stay in the battle. I like to stay in the choke points of the map. I don't like to spawn all the way back and have to run. So that's what I go with. But concussion, if I didn't have Tac Insert, which I didn't at this point, is why I was using concussions. Now, concussion is the best, but in between concussion and flashbang, shock charge is like a hybrid of the two. So I would definitely choose concussion first. Shock charge would be my second choice, and flashbang would be my third choice. Concussion is number 1 because it slows them down and they can't turn up. They can't catch up to you even if they're spraying with an LMG. So, or shock charge, which is a mix of a flashbang and a concussion, pretty much, because it affects a visual aid and it makes them not be able to turn really. So that's pretty much it, guys. What else do I have? Yeah, perk 3 wild card. Definitely go with perk 3 greed, so you can use Dexterity and Tactical Mask. That uses all 10 out of 10. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So if I was talking a little fast, that's because I only have a certain amount of time, and I was trying to get as much information I can to you guys as I can. So if this at all helped you, if you started using the Remington and you really like it, drop a like. That would be greatly appreciated. Okay. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day.